Hey guys, real quick before we start the episode, I want to plug my Zany Chicago show, 11/26. Get tickets for that. I'm going to come back. Hopefully we can sell it out. Also, I want to plug Brittany Cardwell's special. She's in the episode coming up here. Make sure to check it out. It's called Waving Back at Trees. It's going to be great. And also, for the love of God, subscribe to the Patreon. Guys, it's been great. I don't know why you keep subscribing, but it's been amazing. Let's keep pumping that. Let's keep it going. Thank you for paying for my cigarettes. And let's get back to the episode. And we're so fucking back. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Dragovich. Join with me today. We've got a little inter-squad, a little in-network
crossover.
A crossover app, the Two Worthless Clowns pod. Did I say that properly?
Yes.
Allie O'Neill, Brittany Cardwell, everybody. How are you guys feeling?
Good.
Thank you for joining. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
this is kind of like a home game for you guys.
Totally.
Yeah,
we
very
love
comfortable.
coming here.
You feel comfortable? We've already made fun of Connor off air.
Yeah.
Connor's white supremacist family, which I didn't know about.
I know we get to swap lore about the producers at the studio.
Maxim, we know I don't like Maxim, but Connor and I we're thick as thieves. We were talking about it off air when I was at Notre Dame. Allie has a joke about Notre Dame, and I wanted Connor to pull this up. When I was at school, they used to have tryouts for the Leprechaun. And it always is a 5'3" white guy. I actually think the Leprechaun now is like a person of color, so that's been big for
Hell yeah.
That's big for Notre Dame.
Hell yeah.
And Connor, would you mind pulling up the Notre Dame mascot for Allie? Yeah, it's that guy.
Man.
So he doesn't wear
good.
a big head or anything like that.
Wow.
But he does have an angry look. Does he have to hold that?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
people
I think if you're auditioning for this role, then you probably just have that all the time.
The cartoon
that look
looks
all the time.
he looks like an angry banker.
Dude,
but with
yeah.
this.
I do wonder.
That looks like all my uncles. It's crazy.
I guess so they've had women now. They've had people of color. They've had a black dude there. I wonder if does that make being a Fighting Irish does that make it not insensitive anymore? Does that make it okay?
My view of it is that the Fighting Irish called themselves the Fighting Irish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not that because we were before the pod we were comparing it to when Native American tribes become the mascots for schools or whatever the
And
fuck. Right?
they probably weren't put us as the mascot.
Yeah, it wasn't a bunch of Seminole people being let's start a basketball team.
Yeah.
But
interesting.
Notre Dame was we're all Irish here and we're the Fighting Irish. You know what I mean? It's kind of a different mechanism, I feel I don't know.
No, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And almost pride in their own recognition of the stereotype of them as fighting or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's right.
Do you feel like you take that on as an Irish person? I imagine O'Neill, are you Hundo P?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm 1/4 Polish, but my mom was born there.
Yeah.
And my whole family's Irish. I grew up in Boston, so
okay, so you're the real deal.
Yeah, we're truly the stereotype of all of my uncles are dead or carpenters, and nobody has any teeth, and they hate immigrants, even though they are them. And
yeah, it's a real.
It's
like Larry Bird's the best player ever.
Yeah, totally.
There's no question.
Yeah, big time.
He was smarter than everyone. That was his whole thing. Yeah, I know. That's a real. You can feel it up there in Boston too.
Yeah,
they're
time.
holding on to even when the Celtics won it, they still were they give most of the credit to the white guy Peyton Pritchard.
Mm-hmm.
He's
100%.
Tatum's good, but Pritchard's he's
he's
our
like
guy.
I don't know. There's just something about him I like a little bit more than all those other guys.
It is so interesting, dude.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself Fighting Irish though?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I guess so. In our friendship, I mean, it's not like we fight.
Sure.
But Allie does do this thing where if she wants to say something, she'll point hard at me, and it feels
point.
like maybe it could come from that.
Yeah, totally. I
know.
just think that I have an intense personality.
If I were to
and,
take a piece of you, that might match, it would be that you point at me hard.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I've had to tone down the fighting, so
And
now
you'll
I
go-
just
you'll go,
point.
Well, listen to this.
Yeah.
And I'm like 1 foot tall, so I'm always
Yeah,
pointing up
yeah,
at
yeah.
people. Yeah.
You're just like I can get intense, and then a,
Yeah.
a professional's like that's called anger issues.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't fucking tell me what I am, you know?
And it's interesting because you are shorter than me pointing up. But
Yeah.
because of the anger, it feels like she's pointing down at me.
Sure. No, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
And you guys,
Yeah.
you
It
guys
makes you tall.
called your pod earlier a friendship pod. Is that kind of?
Yeah.
It's kind of like what it's come down to.
Yeah, it's about our own stupidity, but it's like
Yeah.
we're celebrating our stupidity as our friendship, kind of. That's
Totally.
how we.
Together.
I feel like that's how we became friends.
Yeah.
In a lot
I
of
was talking
ways.
about what dumbasses we are.
Yeah.
It's fun to laugh at yourself
Yeah.
and be like, remember that dumb thing I did the other day?
You
I
guys
don't
are
know. That's what
bonded.
most of the pod is.
That makes sense. Have
Yeah.
you guys? Did you guys make any mistakes over Halloween weekend? How was it? What'd you guys do? Did you guys? I feel like are we all in our 30s here? I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
But is it? It's a different thing now.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
I'll not even want to do anything.
Yeah.
And when
The
someone,
last couple of years, I
when-
watched movies.
100%. When someone tries to give me guff when they're like about not dressing up, I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, dude,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Totally.
I don't feel an emotion. I just stare at them.
No.
Yeah.
Did you do like a
I was just doing spots.
go
yeah.
out? Oh, you did spots.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Because I think I don't like Halloween anymore where I just go to a bar dressed up.
Yeah,
I went
yeah.
to an apartment party like with some comics, and so that was fun. But even that, I wasn't like that excited about dressing up until I decided what I was doing, and I like forced myself to make it happen.
Oh,
And then I got overexcited, and I spent too much money on my costume.
What
that
is
I wore
nice
for one night.
What is nice about at this point in comedy, where it's like a comedy party used to be sort of this like kind of exciting who's going to be there thing,
Yeah.
but eventually it's like these are just like my friends of the last 10 years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not
Totally.
really. There's
Yeah.
not. They're way more fun.
Yeah, it's definitely
in
more
that-
fun. Less like
Like networking.
who am I gonna meet and talk to? Oh,
Yeah.
did I get a show out of this?
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
it's like there's gonna be 8 of us, and that's
yeah.
great.
And we're all gonna be too hot in our costumes in somebody's apartment because
Yeah.
they can't open a window. You know?
Is that what went down? For
No,
you guys?
I actually didn't do anything for Halloween because the weekend before I was at a like music festival, and so I was just tired, and then I didn't go out for Halloween.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I go to that same music festival. Like I went last year as well.
What's it called?
It's called Fest,
Okay.
and
Brutal name.
It's- I know.
Sorry,
Yeah.
just not to cut down your favorite
no,
thing.
every time I try to tell people the name of it, they get confused. They're like, "Yeah, what fest?"
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
punk festival in Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah.
And it has comedy at it, and so I was booked on it, and so I go like every year, and like it's the weekend before Halloween, and I'm like, I can never do anything on Halloween anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm
Oh.
gonna fucking travel for an entire weekend
just
and then
gonna-
come back and put a costume together.
and the
What the hell?
comparison is not gonna be enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Just
like,
dressing
I'm gonna
up and
sneak-
going to someone's apartment.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool that punk and emo itself has become this. It's become this nostalgia thing where everyone that's become an adult is like,
Yeah.
whether it's when we were young or this fest, it seems like. I think all like elder emo people have decided like, okay, like 2 days a year, we're gonna be like sad again.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
like,
totally.
we're gonna all gonna fly to this one place.
Gainesville, Florida.
Remember that time Mom wouldn't let us do something?
It is crazy because like looking back, like I've had a weird emo music or punk music itself has had a bit of a resurgence in my Spotify where I'm just like, this first off, this because like I think for like most of the 2010s I was like, wow, like that shit was lame, I was like sad, like
Oh,
blah
yeah.
blah blah, and now I'm like, wait a sec, this music's really good.
What's
Yeah.
getting back into your
The starting line,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
about
the
that.
starting line and Saves the Day.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, I think for a lot of my college and 20s, I was like super pretentious indie guy and just like doing
Mm.
that whole thing. And I was like, wow, like this stuff's like crybaby music. And
Yeah,
now I'm
yeah,
listening
yeah.
back to it, I'm like, it's fucking great. It's
It's
great
fun.
stuff. Like
Yeah.
there's really good music, and it's like it definitely has its place. But it's cool that like 30s, 40-year-olds are just like, we're gonna be
Dude.
in Gainesville.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fucking
Dude, they're all like, I'm gonna get a babysitter to watch the kids, and then I'm gonna go scream songs about how I was sad in high school.
It's
You know what I
cra-
mean?
Is that what is that pretty much that how is the moshing kind of toned down? Are people back at it, or
No, I think that like the music at this fest, it's not like necessarily like the emo music that you think of, like My Chemical Romance and shit. It's like
it's like a little more hardcore.
it's like true punk music. Like this year it was Dillinger 4,
Wow, yeah.
RX Bandits, Jeff Rosenstock.
Oh wow,
Like
yeah.
not really like those like throwback high school bands.
Sure. I mean,
Um,
Rosenstock's a guy where I'm like, I don't know how he's alive. It
I
seems
know.
like he goes so hard.
No, totally. And he's had like a million bands and they're all fucking great and it's
Yeah.
like insane. But so it's just like, yeah, like I was watching like 40-year-olds like put on some Vapo Rub and then like jump in the pit and then break their hip in there.
But so
Dude.
did they go as crazy? If they're breaking their hips, I guess they did.
I don't know. It looked
feel
pretty
like-
crazy from outside of it.
It is so funny, man. I had a conversation. I think I told the story in the pod maybe a while ago, but like I was about to see At the Drive-In in
Yeah.
Chicago, and I was having a conversation with these two older guys. At the time, I was like 22, but they were probably like 35 or 40, and they were just like the nicest,
Yeah.
most polite guys. Like, I'm in real estate. Like, I'm in tech sales. Like, what do you do? Oh, you're in college. Like, that's really cool, dude. Like,
Why do you sound
really-
like Max Fine right now? That's how he talks.
they were just like the sweetest dudes. And then At the Drive-In walked out, and these two like professional ass bros
Yeah.
just dove into the mosh pit and
Yeah.
started swinging
Nice.
elbows, and it was
Yeah.
just like it's a beautiful thing
Totally.
Yeah.
to see that stuff.
Yeah. It's a good release. You
And
know?
it does feel like now, and like especially after the weekend I had, like I've been just thinking about it more, where it's just like we're at an age where it seems like, I'm not gonna speak for you guys here, but it just seems like we have to like save our battery
Oh,
for
big
certain
time.
things.
Yeah.
Like I have things on my calendar where I'm like, I can't do anything until
Yeah.
then,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
Totally. It's like the way that my whole life is now is like, you know, when you have a doctor's appointment at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
on a weekend and you're like, I can't do anything until the doctor's appointment.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I'm not going to be productive
I think
until
if I
I
go
go
out
to this
on a
doctor's
Friday, I'll
appointment.
ruin that. a
Yes.
little
Yeah, it's
bit.
like, oh,
yeah.
that's like if I have to get lemons.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
if I have
it's
to
like-
do laundry, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well, there goes my weekend.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was at a show on a Friday night, and Jamie Wolf, shout out, was like, yo, we're all going to this place. And I literally was like, I'm filming a sketch tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
have to wake up.
Yeah.
And I really did, because I really didn't want to, it's a weird, I don't know what the science is behind this or what the sauce is. It's weird how for 10 years, you're just like, as long as I don't have 8 beers, I'm going to be fine. And then it
Yeah.
goes down to as long as I don't have 5 beers, I'm
Yeah.
going to be fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But now there's nights where if I have like 1.5, I can
Yeah.
still slip into, or if I have, I don't even know what there's something about your 30s where I don't even know what my
Limit?
level is, my limit. Yeah. I don't know what my limit is anymore.
Yeah.
Totally.
It
Yeah.
changes.
Yeah.
It-
It does. It varies every time. Like, because I'll be fine sometimes with 3 beers, but then other
Right?
times I have 1 or something, and then the next day I'm just like I can't manage anything.
Yeah.
It's the craziest.
Maybe it's like a
Unbelievable.
combination with sleep. Maybe sleep affects me more now. So then
dude,
it's those nights where I also didn't sleep or something.
I think my body's failing me. I think that's what's
Same,
going on.
same.
It doesn't want me to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
So
It's-
fucked up.
there's a couple years, late 20s, where you're just like, fuck it, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Those days are
And it
gone.
ruins your
Man,
whole fucking week.
Even
yeah.
like 3 so I'm 38, but even like 3 years ago, I was still thinking I could stay up and like drink until 4 a.m. sometimes.
Damn.
Oh my
I
God,
didn't
and
do
we
it all
would.
the time, but we did
literally would.
do that. And then I would like go to work the next day at 9 and be in a meeting, and I'm like
Yeah.
still kind of drunk.
Yeah.
No, totally.
Like, how did I think that was possible for me?
no, dude, it's
And I'd
it-
be like, sorry, I have heartburn if I'm being weird. Which I thought was a good excuse until I realized the only reason you would have heartburn that early in the morning is because of drinking all night.
No, dude, it's completely. So my Halloween weekend was pretty tame for the most part, but then Saturday, I get a text from someone that I hung out with like 6 months ago,
hmm
Uh-huh.
who was just like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
What, like a girl?
a girl."
A girl.
Oh, there we
Oh, there we
go.
go.
The only thing that'll make
Uh-oh.
Alex stay out past midnight is if there's a girl involved.
A girl.
If there's pussy on the horizon.
So
Someone I hung out with.
Someone from 6 months ago.
We knew right away,
I did that
dude.
so bad. I did that so bad. So yeah, so she has. So I meet up with. I don't. You guys know Max St. John? He's kind of a sketch.
Sorry, was this Saturday?
This was Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say her texting late on Halloween night is very like.
It's odd.
Because that's a big hang night.
Yeah.
I know.
She had nothing to do and it was like
That'd be a red
"Steve
flag.
Alex."
She's no friends.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But Saturday's fine, I think.
I appreciate that. That's good to
You're
know.
okay.
I do know Friday night she did stuff.
Okay, good.
All right.
I
good.
do know this. So
She
has
said she
some-
did stuff.
Yeah, maybe she was just
I'm on her side.
outside my window.
No,
You're like
wait.
arguing with yourself over here. You're like, she said she did stuff. Wait, no, I think she probably did.
No, I'm supposed to be on ladies' sides. Wait, but I'm on this guy's podcast. What should I do?
I don't know that lady at all. I have no loyalty to her. Anyway, go ahead.
sorry.
No, it's fine. She was so she hits me up, and I'm with Max St. John in Williamsburg, my famously my drinking buddy, and I'm like, and I had been kind of he lives in Fort Greene, and I was like, dude, just meet me in Williamsburg. We'll have a night. It'll be fun. So he drags his ass out to Williamsburg, and then I had to be like, so we meet up. This girl texts me, and I'm like, this girl kind of wants to hang out, and she was in Manhattan.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to Manhattan. I'm done. I'm done for the night.
Yeah.
Another thing I can talk about how like the days of like, no matter how far a girl is,
yeah.
I don't. That's another branch.
Or even just another comedy hang. I'd be going all over
I'm
Manhattan and Brooklyn
I don't give
in one
fuck
night
anymore.
just to be like,
yeah,
maybe I'll get to hang out with. I don't know.
dude.
Yeah, I used to shave my entire body at the chance
Yeah.
I would
Oh.
see a comic at a party.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, Sabrina Carpenter could fucking DM me. Hey, I'm on the Upper West Side.
Yeah.
No,
And you'd be like, a transfer? Hell no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. One train at best.
taking the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this hour?
You
What
want to
are
take the one
crazy?
or the two up to 70th? Sorry, Sabrina.
Yeah.
So anyway, so she's like in the East Village, and I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Max is like, I get it, no worries. So we have a couple more drinks, and she's like, I'll Uber to the
Whoa,
bar,
really wanted to hang.
and then I'll Uber us to your place. It'll be like I'll pick you up.
Whoa.
So
Hell yeah.
I had to show Max the tech. This is like a thing. So it's like there's the thing where it's like I kind of like dragged him. I was like, this is gonna we gotta hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's this part of me that was like, I felt kind of bad, but I had to show him the text of like, listen, dude, this girl's picking me up.
Yeah.
You gotta I'm sorry, but like this bro hang, like, I don't know how much longer this is gonna
You're like,
go.
she might fuck me, but I
didn't know
really
this
need
would
a ride
happen.
home.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's like, it's just not often a girl will be like, I'm gonna Uber to your place
Yeah.
and get you and scoop you on the way
Yeah.
It's so funny.
from
Yeah.
Manhattan.
Good for
Totally.
her, dude.
So
I feel like even if I wanted to do that, I probably wouldn't offer because I'd be like, they're gonna think I just have to hang out with them tonight.
sure,
And
sure.
a lot of guys
Oh.
would not like that.
Women are
feeling.
always afraid of
Always
seeming
afraid
desperate.
Mhm.
You know what?
Even if I thought it was a great idea and it wasn't a big deal, I'd be like, he's gonna freak out.
Yeah.
I think
They're always freaking out.
do you know what I think is interesting about that? I think where my mind goes is, do you know what I think is the desperation is the girl who on Monday or Tuesday is like, so what do you want to do Friday?
Oh,
Or what do you want to do Saturday? But
Oh,
the
yeah.
kind of like the spur of the moment Saturday night, like, hey,
Oh, that's like a booty call. Yeah.
Oh,
it
okay.
is. So it's a
Okay.
booty call, but you're picking me up.
And the Monday girl's more relationship-y seeming. I
So
guess,
that's
if
where I
it's too
think.
early
So I
on.
think when you talk about
Mm.
like quote
Mhm.
desperation, may not be desperation, but it is a little bit the Monday, like, what are we doing this week?
Yeah.
Has a little bit more maybe weight to it or intensity.
Yeah, like
Then-
a plan.
Then the girl
Oh,
who's
yeah,
like,
that makes
hey,
sense.
I'm here. Where
Uh-huh.
are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You
that
know
makes
what I'm
sense.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but even though I still was like, I can't. What would you guys have to? I still paid for the Uber. I was like, whatever it is, I was like,
Mm.
I'm just gonna Venmo you when you get here.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
worry
nice
about
of
it.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Should I, Connor? Would you have paid for it?
I don't know. I'm pretty cheap with some of that stuff.
Connor.
If I'm getting a free ride, I don't know.
You saw it as a free ride.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't think you can let the girl pay on that
Dude,
stuff.
No,
Connor's
I
so
agree.
funny.
That
He's
just
like, I
doesn't
have
happen
worms at
to
home.
me.
I think it's
I have
good
worms I have
offer
to
at
take
least.
care of.
Yeah.
Connor has the worm.
I have worms.
I'm a father.
I'm working on my mini golf setup.
You guys get it.
I can't
You
figure
guys
out how to get
hear-
the
you see the vision.
ricochets. What do you say?
You see the vision. The money's going to the right things.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah.
Okay, so she picks me up. So then that turns into like we're kind of going out. We're doing stuff.
Yeah.
Drink. My son. So yesterday, my Sunday.
I thought you were gonna say
stinks.
my son.
So
I was
then
like,
my
man,
son.
I really don't know this guy.
So
My
then
son was pissed. I left him at home.
My son was like, "Who's this girl,
Yeah.
Dad?"
You're like, get out of bed. We need to fucking it.
Reggie, get out of the bed. That's
Reggie.
my son's.
Hell yeah. Black son.
Is
Love
he, gonna
it.
is he gonna play like baseball? I feel like
Reggie
Reggie's a
Dragon.
baseball.
I've literally never met a white
My
Reggie. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Come on.
True, yeah.
my mixed son, who I was supposed to take care of.
Yeah. Who sleeps
Reggie,
in your
change
bed?
your plans.
Yeah.
You're on the couch tonight. So I wake up Sunday not feeling great.
Yeah.
And here's the age difference. I think this girl is 27.
Mhm.
Oh.
So she's fine. She's
Sorry?
doing like pull-ups
Yeah.
and stuff.
She doesn't care.
when you're
Yeah,
in
she's had a
bed.
whole
Yeah.
day by the time I
Yeah.
wake up.
Yeah.
So anyway, so then she goes and does marathon stuff.
What? I used to do that at that age though.
Yeah,
Not
just being like
marathons,
cheering on her friends, whatever.
But I get that
Yeah, no, she's not like running.
I used to
26
drink-
miles,
I used to drink
dude.
all night in college, and then I would wake up early and go for a run.
That's
And
Oh,
then I'd
sure,
go to
no,
work, and
I-
I'd be fine.
I used to do the run. I used to do
Yeah,
the runs too. In my
it's crazy.
20s, I would run Saturday, pretty much every Saturday and
Yeah.
Sunday for most of my 20s.
horrible.
So then she after the marathon, I think she day drank,
Mm.
and then she gave me the "What are you doing?"
Uh-huh.
She wanted to come back,
Oh
and then I said yes.
no.
So this is like,
Reggie, she's coming back.
oh,
She's coming back, buddy. Put your headphones on. Play Fortnite. Daddy's busy.
Yeah, I'm texting her back. Let me tell my mixed son.
Yo, it would be so
I
insane.
refer to him
You
as my
just
mix-
always
as
call
my,
him that.
my
Every
mixed
time,
mixed
you never
race
use his
son.
name.
I call
My
him
mixed son.
my biracial. Hold on, I need to run it by my biracial boy.
God, you know what this reminds me of? And I'm sorry to interrupt, but
No,
there
no,
is, you know, Mia Farrow.
Yeah.
So she was in Rosemary's Baby. She was married to Woody Allen, whatever.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
So she has an adoptive daughter, who's a black woman. And one time on Twitter, she posted a picture of her daughter and was like, "Happy birthday to my daughter, blah, blah, blah." But if you looked at the screenshot of the picture, in the search bar, it said Mia Farrow and her black daughter.
No.
Like she,
No.
first of all, didn't have any pictures of her on her phone of her
Yeah.
daughter. And then to Google a picture of her daughter said Mia Farrow and her black daughter.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Yeah,
sorry to
no,
interrupt.
that's the real deal. By the way, Mia Farrow. It is kind of tough to decide on that doc. Did you guys watch the docs?
No.
Oh.
Allen versus Farrow, that
yeah.
one.
No, I didn't see.
Wait,
it.
what's tough to decide?
I guess it's not tough to decide,
What,
but
on
it's.
on the art?
I guess yeah. I guess it's it makes Woody Allen seem like such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Totally.
I couldn't watch his movies for I don't know 18 months.
I have never seen his movies, and people are like, "Oh, whatever."
What are
like,
his big movies
Oh,
again? I
you
think
guys!
I've seen a few.
Damn it. Okay, we'll take 1 second.
sorry, yeah.
We'll come
Finish
back.
your
We'll
story.
come back.
God, we are all over
Anyways,
the place.
so here's what I was trying to drive at was anyway. She comes over, then we go to another bar. So then it's like I've had now back-to-back nights, and then she
Yeah.
hits me with any cigs lying around, and it's like fuck.
Oh,
Now we're also cigging it
no.
on a Sunday night. And it's like, folks, so this is my first kind of back-to-back night in where I'm actually drunk
Yeah.
in, I don't know, probably since the summer. where
Yeah.
it was like maybe like 4th of July weekend or something.
Yeah.
Totally.
But like, dude, these days are numbered in a way where it's like, I can't, like most of this day, I think like walking here and like talking to you guys is like helping a lot. But it's just
Yeah.
like, dude, like most of the day you're just kind of like staring at the ceiling.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like
Yeah.
an invalid. You're just absolutely can't do anything.
know.
She
Useless,
doesn't
yeah.
even. She was like, all I need is like a shower and a bacon, egg, and cheese, and I'm like,
So crazy.
Get out of my house.
Okay, is that completely true that works? Because I'm thinking about me too in the past. I used to go get breakfast and I'd feel fine and I'd have a regular day.
Totally.
But is it partly because obviously some of it's physical, but is it partly because you are so unaware of your own like self and the way your mind works when you're younger?
Oh my
that you
god!
don't-
Like a baby
You
is?
think
You
it's-
don't
you think it's
feel
like,
it like you do
it's-
now.
Like it's meta or whatever.
Maybe
It's
partly. Like I'm like I know how my thoughts are supposed to operate
Like, oh wow!
because I understand them more now.
I wonder.
Being older,
Yeah,
I'm
like-
really,
like-
really
like-
making
like-
stuff up.
Like,
But
they're too dumb to feel the pain.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe I just notice.
Yeah.
I notice how not myself I am now compared to in the past
I think
when I didn't know myself
I would
That's
be
at
true.
all, Allie. At all.
well.
I
honest-
found it out 3 years ago who I am.
I do think it's like I mean, it's got to be a pain threshold thing because I even remember like comics when I was like 24, 25 being like, dude, once you hit 30, say goodbye
Yeah.
to this shit.
It's not even
Totally.
just the pain. It's like my mind is blank. I'm so foggy.
Mm,
Like
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah,
Can't
I
think.
can't think. I can't feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough, folks. It's tough out there. I'm really like I'm coming off like it's really it would be a mostly tepid weekend for any 26-year-old.
Yeah,
but
Totally.
I'm just like,
But you had to drink 2 nights in a row,
dude, I did.
and it fucked you right up.
I am like it's I probably you know what sucks is I probably won't be like 100% probably until tomorrow afternoon, possibly till Wednesday
Yeah,
morning.
it lasts
Mm.
long too.
It
know.
ain't easy, folks.
Yeah.
But you guys had pretty normal. You went to a party.
Well,
Or did you
I
guys both go to a
weirdly,
party?
I've barely been drinking the last like 5 or so months. I've been drinking like once a month or so. The last
Yeah.
month I drank a little bit more, but I drank twice this weekend. I
Yeah.
went to this party and drank there. I only had 4 beers, but I felt so messed up.
Yeah.
And the
There
next
we
day I
go.
was hungover.
Great.
Totally.
But then I hung with you.
Yeah.
And we had like 5 beers.
We had like 5 beers.
And I didn't feel like I was drunk at all. And then I wasn't hungover. So there it goes again.
Yeah. Well, we
Like-
were
Telling you,
sitting and
dude.
Can't
chatting.
I'm
predict it.
telling you.
I feel like when you're sitting and chatting, you're like drinking them slower than when you're standing up at a party and don't know what to do with your hands.
But I had
Oh.
4
You know what I
beers
mean?
at the party over like 5 hours.
Oh, well then I don't know.
If the conversation is good enough, you might not get hungover.
Yeah.
If you have
Yeah,
a powerful,
totally.
if you have
That's
a
what it
meaningful
is.
convo.
Yeah, we were like
Oh,
holding
that
each
could
other's
be it.
hands in the bar.
Instead of like Friday, I had fun at the party, but you know, the problem with Halloween parties, if you dress up, you spend almost the whole night explaining your costume
Oh.
repeatedly. I forget that every year. That's
What
what I
were
hate
you?
Show
about
Alex
Halloween.
a picture. Don't
Well,
even tell
I
him.
always-
Show him a
I
picture
always
of what
choose
you were.
things that need too much explanation. So it
Dude,
is
the
my
way that
fault,
Brittany
but-
dresses up for Halloween is insane. One time, a couple
There's
of
a
years ago,
pattern.
she was like, "I'm a bunch of birds," and then like glued a bunch of birds to her shirt.
This is
And people are like,
unreal.
"What are you?" And you're like, "I'm a bunch of birds."
And then they're like, a flock? And I'm like, no, a
"No,
bunch.
a bunch of birds, you idiot."
Yeah. Let me.
And then this year, I was a bunch of different animals.
Okay.
She's always a bunch of something.
And a few years before that, I was a bunch of eyes.
Wait.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Wait. So what? Okay.
Wait, okay,
so-
there's only
let's-
this one
let's try-
picture.
I'm gonna try to be as descriptive as possible for the listeners.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
this is not
sorry.
amazing
That's
radio.
Dwayne.
Wait, so,
looks
so
crazy.
you're a bunch of ants. So you've got like the striped arms
It's
for
kind of like
a
Frankenstein,
zebra,
but with all different animals.
and then you've got like the leopard shirt,
Mhm.
torso.
I have these are like predator bird claws.
Yeah. You know,
There's a lion on the back of my head.
my only thought about this costume, my first thought that came to mind was I disagree. I just don't agree with this costume.
Yeah,
Well,
no, it's insane.
It is
I'm
insane.
like, can I say?
It's
I
also
don't-
not really what I
I don't know. I don't know.
What did you
Brittany, I don't
imagine?
know how else to say besides like I'm against that.
yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
against racism and that.
Well, the thing about these costumes that I do, I'll have so much fun making them, and I have
Listen,
some
dude.
idea, but then people read way too much into it, and they have all these like guesses for me.
I love how she's like, they read too much into it, and it's just completely unclear what you are at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like because it's so unclear because I just had this stupid idea that I went for without any real like
okay,
guidance.
Okay. I think there needs some important things to note here. Is that like I think that as long as you're doing it knowing like this will probably require a lot of explaining, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
If it's like one of those things where it's like, if you get a new jacket, if you like it, then people are gonna like it or something like that.
True.
So it's like,
if you seem confident in
how
it.
did you did you know that this would be kind of the theme of the night? Where someone goes, "What's?"
I think I misjudged exactly what level it would be the theme of the night. Like I walked in, and everyone came up to me, and they all wanted answers immediately. And I was
People's
like,
heads
man,
exploded.
Well,
I don't want to spend
Brittany,
my night
I want
like
answers
this.
too, and I wasn't even there, and I want answers.
I mean, it's
There's nothing to it. It's a bunch of
something
animals.
where it's like I want to. I'm gonna have to figure out how to. I'm gonna have to ask you to send me that because I have to put that on YouTube, and I'm gonna have to like I don't know. I might have to like kind of. How do we add this? We can put this. I can like add this on the YouTube, right? Like in the post.
Yeah, that should be no problem.
Yeah, I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But yeah, to the people listening, it's it's just a lot coming
It's
at
insane.
you. So.
Yeah.
And I got mad when I did the bird costume a couple years ago.
I know, and
because
you
it
had to
was
explain
birds
it over and
attached
over
to a
again.
sweatshirt with wires. So when you move, they would look like they're.
I remember I came over your house because we were getting ready for Halloween together, and I was also doing a Halloween costume that was
It made
like,
sense.
it was like a
It was
thing that I knew
perfect.
I would have to explain.
Yeah.
It was an album cover. Like I was do you know that song Butterfly by Crazy Town?
I don't know.
Oh, you know it. Come, my lady.
Come,
my lady. You're my butterfly.
Oh,
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
Sugar, baby.
old.
So
Yeah,
the
great
lady
song.
on that
Okay.
album cover is like a cartoon devil lady, and I dressed up as her. And I know that it's like a deep cut, and I know I would have to explain it. But I went over Brittany's house like to get ready for Halloween, and she was
Yeah.
like gluing birds on a sweatshirt like manically for like 2 hours before we
Holy
left.
It took me
Shit.
like 8 hours to make it.
She's like, it took me so many hours to.
and then I show up and I don't want to explain it to anybody. And Taylor Swift had just come out with like some redo of an album where she had her album cover was birds in the sky.
Oh my god!
So then everyone
yeah.
came up to me and they're like, "Oh my god, Taylor Swift's new
Yeah.
album cover!"
Oh no!
And I'm like, "No, I'm a bunch of birds.
Yeah. Well,
I gotta just stop doing this."
and you didn't dress up, right? Or
No,
did
I didn't dress up. I didn't have any time to put anything together. Did you dress up?
No, I just went around, did some shows, and then got booty called by this.
When was the
Nice.
last time you dressed up for Halloween?
Probably not since college, honestly.
Really?
I don't
So like
think I
even
ever-
as like an adult past
Ah,
college, you never dressed up.
my friends, I had two friends and I we did a True Detective thing where it was like Marty Rust and the Yellow King. So it was like I dressed like Marty, like, and my other friend dressed like Rust, and we were very like we looked exactly like them,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
fully like mustaches and everything.
Hell yeah.
And then our friend was the Yellow King, and we just like put like a yellow bodysuit on him. He was just like a yellow.
He's just yellow.
He was just like a yellow guy, and we thought it was like so funny. It was like
It's funny when you assign just the worst costume
Yeah.
to one person in
we're
your
like,
friend group.
we're like, dude, Jack, like we gotta like, cause like the Yellow King was like this like. Yeah, like the kind of the antagonist in the I think
the
in-
first season,
in
right?
in the first season,
Yeah.
So, but we were just like, dude, just be like a yellow bodysuit, and it
Yeah.
was, dude, he looked like a highlighter, and it was so the picture was
but
like
they can put together that that's what he's meant to be
yes.
because of you guys.
so like the picture was fucking hilarious, and I think that's a big part of Halloween too. Is like it is mostly for that picture.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's for the post.
Yeah.
It's
mhm.
for the post. So when you post it, people go, "Oh, I get it."
Yeah.
But when you're in line for like
You're
whatever,
just a yellow
the
getting
punch.
beer.
Yeah. And he's separated from you guys,
Yeah.
and he has to be like, "So my friends are here,
See
and they're
those
in different
guys?"
costumes." And do you remember True Detective season 1? Do you remember how the antagonist was the Yellow King? So I'm kind of like that guy.
Yeah. I'm the yellow. Yeah, can you see I'm the yellow? Yeah. No, it's very. I don't know, dude. But I also do. It's like it is kind of for New York. This is like a fucking. It's a quote unquote epic weekend that like I fully am fine with aging out of. Where it's like
Totally.
if you're
Mhm.
25, I get why this is the
Yeah.
shit.
Yes.
I didn't come. I came here when I was 30, so it's like I've
Mhm.
never really been like totally on the bandwagon of like this is going to be like the best weekend ever. But it's like I can see like Friday, Saturday, you're 25 years old, you're just like ripping it with your friends. Then you wake up and like one of your buddies is running the marathon. You're just like,
what the hell? I know.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
dude. And I get it, but I will say I don't understand the pageantry or the why people. Are you a native New Yorker?
No, I'm from Washington State.
I don't understand why the marathon is so. I get why it's cool that your friend would run the marathon.
Yeah,
but there's something about it. I think it may speak to like that New York's coming to people. Most New Yorkers, people that move here, they think like, well, New York is the best city in the world. I'm doing this cool thing in the best city in the world.
Yeah,
and it's like a hive mind thing where they're like, look, how awesome are we? I can't explain. I couldn't explain to someone why the New York Marathon is so big because it doesn't make any sense to
it's
me.
also like the way that I've lived here for like 10 years, and the only interaction I've ever had with the marathon is I'm like, oh fuck, the marathon is today, so now I'm gonna be late to work.
Yeah,
totally.
You know what I mean? It's like so inconvenient, and it's like there's the Boston Marathon as well.
Yeah,
but it's like it doesn't interrupt everybody's life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's not like not like in New York where it goes through every single borough and stuff. It's like,
dude,
it's crazy. It's like you can't cross the street in Greenpoint.
Yeah,
dude, I googled if the marathon was gonna go through McCarran because I wanted to walk around McCarran. It was a nice day yesterday,
and they go up Manhattan, right, or something.
But they do. So the Google AI said it does not go through McCarran. Technically, it doesn't. It goes down Bedford.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, it's the same.
It might as well
right
go through McCarran.
So it doesn't go through like the baseball field.
Yeah,
but it's like, but it's like on. It's like on Bedford. So it's like, so I get off the train at Bedford. I thought I was gonna have a nice, relaxing walk, and it was just
mayhem.
It was like fucking U2 was playing. It was like,
it
was so big.
Yeah, it's like U2 was playing.
It was literally so many fucking people. But dude, I actually was at Boston College during the bombing.
Oh really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was flying out of Boston that day to go to Ireland.
Dude, it was
crazy.
I'll tell you what, it's man, I remember exactly where I was standing because I was in the mods in Boston College.
Yeah,
and it was like this party fortress essentially, and like
fortress.
It's what it is like instead of like dorms, they have actual trailers in the middle in the middle of so really interesting kind of side note is that like in 1978 they tore down a building a whole dorm for senior housing, and they're like, for this year, for the seniors, you have to live in these trailers in the middle of campus.
Oh yeah.
And then so when they built the new senior housing, all the seniors and pretty much the whole campus was like, that's the coolest place. That's where everyone goes to party.
Yeah.
They go to the mods, like these trailers. So they kept it, and the mods became like a lottery to get into. It was like it essentially became the most like prestigious like housing to get. So and it was just weird because like of course like like a typical BC guy is like a Connecticut fucking white ass
totally boat shoes.
So so
roofies.
and these are like my best buds in college. So it's just weird. My friend is just like, we're all obviously so fucked up at like 2 in the afternoon, and my friend Will just walks in. He's like, yo, I think there's a bomb that went off. I think a terrorist bombed Boston. We were like, he's like,
why?
Like, what? He's like, no, dude, the marathon. We're all like, all these fucked up bros are looking at each other like, no, dude.
They're like, an attack on U.S. soil,
bro. Like, and I was like, what? He's like, yeah, and I was just like, of course, I'm like texting this girl that I'm hooking up with. Like, I'm like,
you're like, we should fuck right now. They're bombing Boston.
It's a reason to text her, though.
I'm like, we might have to go back to my place.
You're like, I need somebody to hold me.
Yeah, I'm like, my apartment's pretty close. But it really was. It was like it was just like to be around only the drunkest people in America
to
at
deliver
that time.
The news.
It's for everyone just to be like, what's going on? Like, are we about to die?
Yeah.
There was 10 minutes of like there really was like 10 minutes of like, are we safe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we all realized that like it was like one guy, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then we pretty much, and then it took like the police had to get everyone to stop partying. So we were all just like, what, dude? Like, come on, man.
Do we have class tomorrow?
Yeah, it really was like, yeah, Marathon Monday. And we were all just like, no, dude, like, you know.
Yeah.
And then, so then like, so then like the whole campus shut down. And then you're kind of glued to your TV.
Yeah, for an entire week, there was the manhunt for those guys.
Yeah.
And I was in Ireland that entire week, and like watching all of it happen, like from Ireland, it was crazy. And we were like, damn, there's like martial law in like Waterford. Like,
didn't
people
you say too, like you fled the U.S. during that bombing and during 9/11, right?
No, it was my mother fled the
Your
U.S.
mom fled.
My mom was in California on 9/11 and also was flying out of Boston during the bombing, so things look suspicious.
Yeah.
Wow, your family's kind of
totally. We're connected big time. Yeah.
No, it was that was a real God. It was just such an odd. It was just such a surreal.
So crazy. Yeah.
Not,
And then later that night or the next day, there was like when the two brothers were trying to escape, they shot somebody at MIT or something, right?
Yeah.
It was like an entire week of like manhunts in Massachusetts. It was really crazy.
Yeah, it was absolutely nuts.
And wasn't when they finally got them, wasn't it I did watch a documentary about it, I'm just remembering. It was like a crazy shootout that was dangerous.
Yeah, like in the middle of like a residential area.
Yeah.
They like
they were hiding in a boat?
Yes. So what happened is like the two brothers were like on the run. They like got out and were like in a shootout with the cops.
Yeah.
One of the brothers got in the car and like backed over his brother and killed his brother, and then the other one fled and climbed in somebody's boat, and they found him in the boat. Crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
pretty
good content for a comedy podcast.
No, it's pretty fucking intense, and it was like I'm trying to think of the. I remember the next day because like our coaches were like. This is still the time of like, our coaches were like, we're practicing no matter what.
We can't let the terrorists win.
Grind.
We have to have basketball practice.
Grit, guys.
So we go to like our practice facility, and like we get into our practice facility, and cops come in, and they were like followed us, and like, what are you doing? And then we go, we're going to practice.
Yeah.
And they go, no, like it's still locked down. Because we went the next morning. They go, everything's still locked down.
And it's the same cops that saw you drunk and you couldn't understand for hours what was happening.
They were like, these guys are dumb as hell.
No, they're like, you're still locked down. You have to stay in here. We were eating protein bars and protein shakes for like 10 hours.
Whoa. It's like you got to have one of those. Remember in middle school, you'd have these like sports sleepovers?
I mean, I guess,
like that.
We had a sports sleepover,
like,
but
go
we're
sleep
all
in the gym.
Yeah, we're just like I'm like munching down like protein bars and like watching this manhunt.
Yeah,
so
and we're in like our practice gear, being like, "Well, we really fucked this one up."
Yeah,
that was really crazy. Yeah.
Wait, were you going to BC at the time, or you were just there for a? Okay.
Yeah, so I went to Notre Dame for 2 years and Boston College for 2 years.
Gotcha.
I graduated from BC.
Gotcha.
So yeah, stayed Catholic, love God.
Totally.
God's
Hell yeah, brother.
There's one true God. And but yeah, dude, it's that was fucking crazy.
Yeah, and that's so wild.
But I do think too. I feel like even as a college kid, like Boston did. I did feel how small Boston was.
Yeah, totally.
I didn't feel any need to. I moved back to Chicago after, but it was just like, man, it's like it really is. Like Columbus is bigger than Boston. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Like,
yeah.
It's like
I mean, it's mostly that it's really spread out. Like the Boston.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure that you like never went to like Jamaica Plain when you were at BC. You know what?
Yeah.
It's like a neighborhood in like there's a bunch of like little spots everywhere. It's not as like centralized, and the little spots aren't connected like they are in New York, right?
Yeah.
Like you can like be in the East Village and then like walk like, half an hour and be in the West Village. It's not like that at all. It's all like very separated. So it feels super small as a college student, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. And it also like, because we were in Chestnut Hill And we would go to Alston sometimes. We'd go down. I mean, downtown wasn't too far of a drive, but
but downtown sucks.
I know, dude.
Blows.
And it's
I've only been to Boston that one time with you, so.
Oh yeah.
I feel like all I remember is we watched Drag Race.
Yeah.
We barely even experienced Boston. We
Yeah.
did some shows and
wow.
watched Drag Race.
I mean, I like doing
every
comedy
night.
up there, and I like the the shows are good, and I like the audiences, but it's like everything. I mean, especially in your 20s, like everything closed at 1.
Yes,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
trains stop at like 12:45.
It's
Yeah.
pretty bizarre.
Totally.
It's like Boston's branding is kind of unreal for
I
how
know.
smallish it is.
I know. Yeah. Well, we had Paul Revere and stuff. That's like mostly what it is. They were like, remember Paul Revere? One if by land, two if by sea. That's like the
Yeah, the
whole
Tea Party.
branding around it. Yeah, the Boston Tea Party. And I'm like, oh, you mean shit that happened like fucking 300 years ago?
Yeah.
Like,
That
why would
is
I care?
true.
When did the Boston Marathon bombing happen?
2013.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
No, or 20.
Maybe
yeah, or
2012 or 2013.
No, it's
Oh,
2013.
Yeah, yeah. In
Spring
May,
of 20,
I think.
Yeah, spring
Yeah.
of 2013.
Man.
Yeah, it was. Damn it, that was fucking crazy. I can't believe. Yeah, I just the amount of drunk versus terrified will never be topped again in my life.
How long did it take for you guys to go, oh, it's not a joke? Because everyone would have sounded like, it sounds like a joke when they're like, yeah, there's a bombing.
Literally, probably like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
It was like
well,
there
that's
was
a long time.
guys. It was just bros chatting
Yeah.
and getting hammered, being like, "You think you really? You really think? You really think about there was a bot?
Just
Someone
thinking
died, dude.
it's
Let's do fuck it, dude.
so
Yeah.
crazy.
Let's shotgun. Who cares? You know, and,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you're like, then like Twitter is rolling in. And you're like,
I
oh,
know, yeah, and
shit.
everybody's like terrified, and
Yeah.
everybody's like, yeah, a bunch of people who run for like a living got their legs blown off, and you're like, all right, maybe it's not.
Dude, my I remember it was like everyone was like texting me from like
Oh
my
yeah,
hometown, like
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
I knew. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then like my ex-girlfriend texted me. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be okay.
I don't know. I really saw some crazy stuff. Maybe you should come here.
I don't know. Maybe you should.
Maybe you should
fly
pick me
out.
up in an Uber and
I don't know.
then bring me to my
I
place.
think I'm
Yeah.
gonna. I think
You've like used this tactic before.
I think I'm
not
gonna go
okay,
try to
actually.
find the guy with them. I don't know. I think I might. I think I'm part of the cops. Just. I think I'm.
The cops saw that I was really capable and strong, and they asked me to help them.
They asked me to help like find this guy, and like I'm just gonna go do that.
They gave me a gun. They gave me a gun. You might never talk to me again. So if there's anything you want to say, you
Yeah.
should say it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be it for us.
Yeah.
You know? That's so funny, dude. Yeah, the marathon. Yeah, marathons. It is. I'm kind of glad it's over. I don't think New York really has anything big. I mean, have you guys done Christmas in New York?
No, I've actually never been in New York for
Oh.
Christmas.
I
I always
have
go
only,
home.
Only for COVID I was here, but I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I just
But
feel
yeah,
Oh,
I've
I
never
got
done
COVID
SantaCon or
on
anything.
Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, twice.
my parents are. They always like they just. So I do a Thanksgiving show at Zany's in Chicago, and so I'm gonna go back home for that.
Nice.
And now my parents are like putting the full. They're like, why don't you come back for Christmas too?
Oh yeah.
Already
You can't
put-
do both.
Dude, I know.
I can't anymore. I used to. It's
a-
crazy to go
it's a-
back twice.
It's a beast. Well, you're from across.
well, I'm
the,
even further, but even Chicago.
The problem
traveling too
is,
much.
do you know what they got me on? My mom, or she's trying to get me on, is like, because I'm doing Tacoma with Asmus
Oh.
that weekend before.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, Tacoma.
It's
Just-
on your way back. Just
What?
pop over.
Just fucking pop
yeah.
over.
Long
Just come-
layover.
Come pop by.
It's so funny that
Come stop by.
they're describing going through airport security as popping over.
Like you're driving
like
through a
they're
neighborhood.
insane.
a flight.
Yeah.
A full ass flight.
Yeah.
Just pop by.
Yeah.
It's there is something about like when your parents reach a certain age, and obviously in a Chicago flight, it's like an hour 40, dude. It's
Yeah.
Totally easy to do.
Chicago
Yeah.
to New York.
Mm-hmm.
It's cake. So there is this thing. It's like my dad turned 70.
Mm-hmm.
That number where I was like, I gotta see this guy a little
Yeah.
bit more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. 70 on a dad.
Yeah.
70 on a dad is tough, dude.
Yeah.
Where you're like, damn, I gotta hang out with this dude.
Yeah. You're like, I have to hear war stories. And he's like, I was never in a war. Why do you think that? And you're like, well, you're 70.
You're
The hell?
70.
Well,
Did you do something crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
because also, I don't know about with your dad, but with my dad, I feel like as he's aging, he's cooling down so much. Like he has kind of a hot temper, or he did when we were kids.
Totally.
And now, like, yeah, it's like his cooling down is corresponding with his age. So
Yeah.
he's a lot calmer and more like goofy and fun. But I'm also like that's because he's old.
No,
he's getting old.
You know what though?
He's like letting go of all of his.
But do you know what? I also feel like I know I fully agree with you. But do you know what I think it is too? It's like I think like growing up. So like, our parents are boomers, right?
Uh-huh.
So like you grow up with boomer parents, and you're thinking like, damn, like dad's got some real anger issues.
Yeah.
Like mom can really throw a fit every now and then.
Oh yeah.
But then I think
Mom
about
can really ignore problems
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
long
yeah.
time.
I think about it now, and I'm like, if I had 3 kids,
Ugh,
the anger you might see out of me,
dude.
Yeah.
I
I
would
don't
lose my
know.
fucking mind.
I'd be kind of a tough
Yeah.
hang.
Yeah, no, 100. I would be no fun.
I would be a tough hang, and I would be mentally gone all
Yeah,
the time.
Like you,
I already am, and I don't even have responsibilities like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm always like aloof.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So imagine like having to work and then take care of 3 kids.
Ugh.
yeah,
And
you,
like whatever else you're trying to do, and then it's
yeah,
like
yeah, you think
you're not going to be present.
yeah, but you think about your parents being like, turn the fucking TV
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
like, blah blah blah. And at the time, you're like, "What's up your ass?" And it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
now I'm like, if I had 3 kids
Yeah.
and the TV was too loud,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, it's all bets are off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had to pay a mortgage, and it was
Yeah,
the
you're just
2008
filling out some
financial crisis.
paperwork.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
And
took out like a bad loan.
yeah,
And you're like, what's up mom's ass?
That TV is getting turned off.
Yeah, totally.
Quickly.
I would throw it
Yeah.
out the fucking window,
No,
bro.
seriously, dude, it's like, yeah, you think about like the little bursts your parents would have, and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
I think my life sometimes now I get frustrated about like, oh, I didn't get booked back at this club, like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm yelling in my apartment, blah blah blah. But it's like if I had a kid who was like just being a fucking asshole
Dude.
and was like actively like going against my
Yeah. Like not listening, being an asshole. Yeah.
You got like a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
You got a 7-year-old with like bronchitis, just being
Yeah.
like, "Shut up!"
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Yeah,
Slamming the
actually-
door in my house.
Even
I'd
last,
lose my mind.
Even last weekend, I was watching Allie's dog. She's out of town, and I love her dog Betty. She's an
Yeah.
angel. She's
Yeah.
beautiful, so sweet. But I'm getting a new apartment, right?
Yeah,
And I had to like fill out some paperwork at the end of the night on Friday,
yeah,
and it was like really late at night, and I was like, I got to get this in now because it's
Yeah.
always like a rush to be like the first one who's all ready, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like filling out this paperwork. I'm at Allie's place, and I'm too tired and I'm frustrated. I'm like gonna burst just
Yeah.
because I'm doing paperwork.
And my
Oh
dog is
my
like, hell
God.
yeah,
And I'm trying to-
Auntie Brittany is here.
Oh my god, I'm trying to organize all these files and like things keep
No.
like getting
Yeah.
lost because I'm too tired. And yeah, Betty's like, she's like, hey, where are we going to?
Can I step on
And
your
I-
chest?
Like, I love her and I would never scream at her, but I was
Totally,
like,
but you
I was like
you
on
felt
the
the
verge
urge.
the
Yeah.
whole time.
Totally.
And Dwayne was there, and I was getting mad at him. He wasn't doing anything,
yeah.
but because Betty was on me, and I was like, I'm tired. I can't do this paperwork.
no,
Dude.
no, you
He would like move, and I'd be like,
dude, think about that. Imagine like you're having a fight with your partner,
Mm,
which happens at any time in life.
yeah.
But you're having a fight with your partner, and then a 7-year-old's like, "I'm hungry."
Yeah,
I haven't
totally.
eaten." I'd be
Yeah.
like,
He hit me.
I'd be like, someone's dying.
Yeah, totally. I would scream so loud that they would never do that shit again. And that's how you make kids who, shoot up schools and whatever.
Yeah.
So that's why I can't have kids.
You know what? It's a dude,
Why?
it's really you think it's
We've
like
talked about that.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like we have.
there is now a thing where it's like, I don't know. It's like people it's an age thing where it's like people say they grew up with abusive parents, and I'm like, I kind of want to hear your parents' side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're like, I know you.
I'm like, I kind of you're kind of a tough hang sometimes.
Yeah. You're an actively bad hang. So yeah, I'd like to hear their side.
They might have some notes
Yeah.
because I also have notes, and it's
Yeah.
like, it's like parents. I'm way more sympathetic to
Totally.
to
Yeah.
them.
Dude,
Yeah.
absolutely. Whenever I hear like a baby crying on the plane, I'm like less irritated now because I have
Yeah.
the perspective of like, thinking about my parents were like my age now when they had
Mhm.
kids, and I'm like, that is
Oh.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so like, and I'm 30, and I just turned 30, and they had kids like in their 20s, and
Mhm.
so it's like I hear a crying baby on a flight, and I'm like, that sucks so much for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I like don't really get angry anymore because I have noise canceling headphones.
Also, people get so mad at babies, like they're mad, like you raise your daughter like that to cry, but
Yeah.
they're like so young.
And I'm like,
it's
they're a worm.
yeah, that's not a result of the parent
A
like not
They're
raising them right
literally-
yet.
Yeah.
they have like
Yes.
They're human
nothing
larvae.
developed yet.
I know,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, you're just a kid, and it's like this is the whole thing where people say like, "Oh my," when parents are like, "I didn't used to be like this," and it's like, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
that makes total
Yeah,
sense.
of course not. Yeah.
When you have like toddlers who are trying who like you have kids running around who don't know how to stay alive.
Yes,
Yeah.
and are actively trying to hurt themselves.
Yeah.
Doing a fucking 9 to 5 and
Ugh.
keeping children alive,
Mm-mm.
Absolutely brutal, dude.
I
brutal.
can't
Also, we're all
imagine it.
comics, so we're all like,
Oh, yeah.
emotionally stunted.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
we
all
have
in our
no-
30s, like, there's no way I'd do
I already
that.
struggle with every part of my life. It's like,
No, I
of
know.
course I'm not
dude.
gonna have kids. Yeah, are you planning to not have kids?
You know what? I'll answer that on the Patreon.
Oh,
we got to roll
fuck.
into
Oh.
it. We got to roll into it, folks. We got to roll in the Patreon in just a second here. I'm gonna figure out a way to hopefully do this. Maybe get like a sound bite earlier in the episode. But let's plug your special that's coming out
yeah,
real quick.
yeah.
Sorry about that. We
My
should make that
special just came out. It's called Waving Back at Trees. It's on my YouTube. Bertonis Cardwell on all social media. Please watch it, like it, comment, share with your friends. Am I
Please
supposed to
check
say
it out,
something else?
guys.
It's fun.
Another special plug on the pod. We absolutely love to see it. Allie, anything you want to plug?
No,
You guys.
Oh,
No,
I
you're
have a
taping.
Cracked taping coming out
Yeah.
November 8th. Just go to Cracked Comedy Club on YouTube and interact with it.
Beautiful.
Interact. That's a succinct way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interact with it. That's a
Interact.
good
Please
way.
interact.
Yeah, Chicago listeners, I'm coming back. I'm doing my Thanksgiving show. I haven't been pumping it here quite as much, but yeah, please come out to that. I'm sure it'll be good. I'm sure it'll be fun. We got some New York folks dropping in. I'll put on whoever wants to come up. Honestly, it'll be a good time. But yeah, guys, we're gonna roll right into the Patreon. You've been an idiot for listening. Good night and good luck.